Alright, Scouts 311 back with Skyrim, and we are heading up towards Bleak Falls Barrow. We are doing the quest, the Golden Claw, which is a side quest here for Riverwood. The point of this is, there's two reasons we're doing this. One is to, well, do the side quest itself, which is good to do anyway. But the other thing is that if we would continue with the main quest, we have to go to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl. And what eventually is going to happen is the Jarl is going to tell us to come back to Bleak Falls Barrow and get an item from there anyway. So by going here first, it kind of slows down the need to come back. We're not going to go all the way there and then have to come all the way back here. So now there's always a wolf back here, as you see him there. Pop him right in the head. Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh, maybe I didn't hit him. Alright, as you can see, we're at like level 7 already. I totally abused that exploit and just leveled my archery all the way up to 50 before we even did anything else. As you can see here, I took one of Overdraw. I took Eagle Eye, which I actually forgot I had. I could have used it there. If you press block, you zoom. I took Steady Hand, which slows down time. And I took Power Shot, because that's the level 51. I figured I could take it now, and that can stagger all but the largest opponents 50% of the time with an arrow. So far, I also took one-hand weapons, 1 point in that, just to make our melee a little better. And I took a point in Sneak, which is actually, we're going to take all of these eventually, but I wanted to take more of the combat ones in the beginning here, just to make the beginning a little easier for myself. Now by doing that, like if you were a mage, you wouldn't really want to do that. You wouldn't want to keep training with Fatal and archery, really, because one, you're not going to use archery, probably at all. Like say, technically. Just thinking of, just because you can do that doesn't mean you should. This class that we're making is based on archery and daggers. Sneak attacks with daggers. That's what it's basically going to be. So the fact that there's always a guy up here. So if I hold block, so you can zoom in. Fatal's right in my way though. Thanks, Fatal. Oh, did I get that guy? I don't think I got him. No, I didn't. See how it slows down time for your arrows? It's pretty sick. You can really mess people up with this. You don't always gotta use it. But anyway, so yeah, if you were like a like an archer, or like a mage, you probably wouldn't do that because it really doesn't benefit you. It actually can hurt you more because, to a point, because the game actually, levels with you to a point. This game doesn't level with you as much as Oblivion did. There's some creatures that you fight that are, like, Frost Trolls, I believe, are level 22 regardless. According to the bestiary I have the guide. According to that, they don't change their levels, but there are things that definitely do. And say we fight bandits, we'll fight tougher bandits at a higher level, so say if you're a mage and you did that, you would basically screw yourself. Because you would start fighting the higher level things, but your mage skills are actually not going to improve. So you're still going to have a weaker attacks with your magic on higher level guys, so it would be a pointless thing to do. Unless you just want to say I'm a higher level. But being that Fatal is the guy, and he teaches archery, and that's what one of our main skills are going to be, he's perfect for doing that this early in the game, because it gives us a little boost. So anyway, with that said, we are heading up to Bleak Falls Barrow here, and we are going to enter I was thinking about stopping the video outside, but we're only at 5 minutes in, so we may actually go in and do a little bit of stuff inside here. I'm gonna constantly hit the wrong button when it comes to because I'm not used to third person. Our sneak just went up and we actually leveled. I gotta get used to this stuff. Said I haven't really used archery too much in the game. It's actually the first time I ever used that thing with Fatal, because I never was really used archery. You can always pick up arrows off the ground too, which is excuse me, which is nice. I think we took care of that person. Yeah, I think we took care of everybody here. There's 3 people that you had to worry about. I really couldn't see that other girl, but or the other person, but I think we got her. If not, we'll run into up here. The snow's kind of blocking the view. Yeah, she was right there. Now that hunting bow should be better than what we got. Yeah, we have a longbow, and hunting bows is better than what we got. So we're gonna take this off, put that on, and we're actually gonna give a hunting bow, unless he already has it.
Still here. What do you want me to carry?
To Fatal, because he's the arrow man. He does have a hunting bow. I'm gonna give it to him anyway, because I find that when you have 2 of the same weapons, it always seemed like if I had 2 hunting bows, and I would always have to go back in there to redo it as my favorite. It's like the game got goofed, and it didn't know that the hunting bow, I don't know, whatever. So I just keep 1 bow for myself. That's the one I'm using. Okay, so anyway, let's head on into Bleak Falls Barrow and we'll start knocking this out a bit. It's a pretty easy dungeon. Obviously it's the first dungeon you're going to be messing with, and we did level out there. So we are at 2 to 1. Let's do health. Okay, so we technically could take critical shot. We could do even more bow damage. We can take fighting stance. The big thing yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go back into sneak. Sneak is the one that you really want to work on with this build. That's the main point. Like when you get over here, backstab, deadly aim, and assassin's blade is ridiculous. And then even the ones up here are nice to have. So if you have I just wanted to really quickly get some of my attack ones up. But pretty much if I have a point I can put in stealth anymore, I'm going to put it in there. Because that's really the whole main point of this is stealth, you know. So let's zoom on in and pop this dude. Oh, that didn't work. So I'm not really used to that third person, so of course I don't think that mattered there. That was a pretty horrible shot. Oh, my stamina goes down. That's one problem. There we go. Yeah, I may actually have to probably play first person. I'd like to try third. But with the bow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think it's not possible to do, but I think that's my own suckiness. Okay, so let's keep going here. We got bandits to loot. Now we should actually get some better loot too. Now that we're higher level, from maybe we might get some better loot from some of these guys. From the chests and lockpicking went up. Oh, that stuff weighs a lot. Well, we know we have a lot of stamina right now. I'll take it for now. Yeah, because when I tested this build out, or I actually tested it earlier today a little bit before I even started this walkthrough, and I wanted to just see if I was going to enjoy playing it, because I never played an archer type of character, and I really did enjoy it a lot. And I thought it was pretty cool. It's a different way to do it than I've ever done it. And I didn't get that far. I actually went through Bleak Falls Barrow, basically, and the chest at the end, because I was higher level, I was like level 9 or something at the time, because I did the same thing with Fadenal to see how it worked. Like, I didn't know he only went to 50, you know. Now that I did it, I know that, you know. So I was able to... You could technically let this guy do that trap. Or you can just kill him because you're actually going to help. It's better to kill him, technically, because as you hit him, your skills are going up. Now, if you didn't know, he would actually come up here and he would hit this lever, and a trap would kill him. He'd be shot with arrows because he didn't do the puzzle. The puzzle's here. And it's a snake. And then see the snake here was number 2, it fell. And then that, whatever that is, I think it's a fish or dolphin or something. So basically you just gotta match these up. Snake. Snake. And then, yeah, that thing. It's a fish. I think it's a fish. I have no idea what it is. And that opens it up without getting killed by arrows. And there is a potion up here that you might want to grab. And head on in to this area. There's a potion of minor healing. There is a book of Thief called Thief, which is a pickpocket increase in level. That's the skill book that's in this dungeon. You're usually pretty good at getting a skill book in most of the dungeons, at least one. Now you want to watch out here because these skeevers come up. Little like mole rat things. And there, you can't really use the bow. I mean, you can use the bow, but it's easier just to chop at them. And we do need to get our one hand up a little bit anyway. Now, one of the things about, what I did with Fate and all there, how we were able to level our archery is any companion that you have who is a trainer, you can do that with. So later in the game, like if you join the companions, there's a block trainer, a heavy armor trainer, a two-hand trainer, I believe, maybe even a one-hand trainer. They'll all be able to, you can do that with all of them to help with your skills, you can always get your money back from them. Like I said, I think that's cheating. I don't think it's cheating because it's in the game. They know, they spent 5 years on this game. They know, they know what's in this game. Alright, this guy's beating on me pretty good here. Let's just, I need to get some one-hand skills up anyway. Okay. So anyway, that's a way to do it, but see, it's hard to train in this game all the time. You don't always have enough money. You only get 5 a level, and you level pretty fast, at least in the beginning. And all those first levels, you're not going to really train. So all those kind of go to waste. Now this is the guy who has the claw
Over here.
that you need to get. So you can chop him down, and what I do, he runs.
I can feel it.
So I just kill him, because that's what I do. Instead of him running. And then you can just loot the claw right from his body, and save the, having to chase him down, you know. He doesn't really get far, to be honest. He goes to the next area here, and then he gets jumped by some draugrs, and they kill him, and you just loot his body farther down. But like I said earlier, it's better for you just to do it, because you get a couple of points towards your one hand there. You know, you might as well kill him, since he's gonna die anyway. Alright. Yeah, right down here is where he bites the dust. So there's draugrs in here that will rise from these crypts here. You can actually pop them before they do. Get a jump start. And miss badly. And he's running. That was crazy looking. There's one over there. And there's one over here. There he is. He doesn't see us yet. Our sneak's going up too, which is nice. Now I can pop him. There we go. Alright, so see that ancient war axe, you only get 15 for it, and it weighs 14, so that's just, you don't want to carry that thing around. It's not going to do you any good. So, oh, this guy stepped on the trap. That other guy, that's what happened. He stepped on this trap and got knocked back. Yeah, that battle axe is just as bad. So you gotta watch these things. Fadenal likes to run on them. If you step on that switch, like he just did, boom. Usually he gets hit, but he didn't get hit that time. Alright, so we gotta keep heading down. And there are more guys in here. That will rise. So one of the reasons you want to really go maybe a little bit more stamina than health with this build is because every time you use Eagle Eye you lose stamina. And it drains pretty fast. And that's the one that lets you zoom in, you know. So you're going to be losing stamina pretty quickly if you keep using it. So you want a more stamina. Health shouldn't be as much of an issue, I believe, with this build, because we're going to be sneak attacking a lot of things. And we're still going to get in fights, obviously. Melee, we're going to run into some trouble, but for the most part it shouldn't be too horrible, at least early on. There's a gold, some stuff there. And we are at, oh wow, we're at 18 minutes. Holy cow, alright, we're ending the video here. Man, these are longer. I wanted to keep them about 15 average. So we'll stop here and we'll continue through Bleak Falls Barrow in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.